We're live. Fuck. Man, these ones when I do it late. I mean, I had an energy drink kind of like before the shift, but let's move this in a little. Probably just. I guess I gotta either like sit up front or lean back depending on this microphone, but yeah, today's a long ass day. Worked for about 12 hours, but I got up early, did my workout, my walk, and then I hit up a girl that was supposed to open today and see if she wanted me to open, and she did. So went in and didn't get this done before because I didn't get up that early. So I'm like, fuck, dude, I gotta get this done when I got home. And then I didn't eat, so had to swing by DP Dough, which is like a New England style calzone spot that's open. What's the cool thing is it's open till 4 a.m. So like when I was working later nights at some of the other bars, I could still swing in and get some food, which was cool. But they were like busy, and then they forgot to tell me that my order was up, so I was just sitting there. And yeah. Anyway, but I fucking got some food, and now I'm like, fuck, dude, it's almost midnight. I'm just now doing this fucking video, but yeah, I was happy to be able to pick up a shift, and it wasn't like super busy tonight, but it was decently consistent through the day, and so got to talk to some cool people and work, obviously, just trying to stack some extra cash to pay for the money I'm not making next week. Also, I spent like $400 on flights. Plus, there's gonna be like the money spending on food down there in Scottsdale, and then I'm spending all this money on music stuff. So the headphones that I want are $500. I thought I saw them for $400 in the fall. I should have nabbed them then. Well, they have like a lower model. It's $300. But then their like higher end model has like all of the rooms, and you don't have to pay to upgrade any. And if they develop any new rooms for the headphones, they're like these studio headphones. I don't know if I explained that, but yeah, so I'm like, I might as well just spend the extra $200 and get the headphones that have access to all the fucking room modules and any future updates they have and stuff. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. I think I have an Amazon gift card somewhere for $100. I gotta look, but yeah, I'm a little bummed I didn't already buy them for $400 and save myself $100. I noticed there's this DJ that one of the guys at work, RC, one of the regulars, a friend of mine, he knows this guy named Eric Rhodes, I believe his name is, and he's on Instagram as DJ Eric Rhodes, but he kind of blew up on Instagram just doing these different mixes between different songs, and he would just DJ, put out these clips on Instagram. And so he's gotten pretty big, and so then I guess RC was telling me today that he was trying to hire him for my buddy Ian's wedding, who I was his best man. I did this in September, I believe, and he was like, yeah, I mean, I hit him up like 2 years ago to see if he could DJ the wedding, and he was like $8,000 for in Idaho. I'm like, damn, dude, that's some money. So that's pretty cool that he's like that successful to be doing that. So anyway, we were talking about him at work today, and then I get home and I open up my Instagram as I'm eating and just like doom scrolling a little, and his latest post pops up, and he's looking for a video guy. And like in all the requirements, it was like must be willing to travel Fuck yeah. Like, so it's funny because I mean, I guess you have to put that kind of stuff, but I mean, I'm sure there is people that, they have the skill sets, but they don't have the freedom to travel, say if they're a father or, they have certain responsibilities. So that's the nice thing about being single, at least not married is what I mean. And just having like I would apply, to any bigger name, personality or big musician or big podcaster or whatever, getting any sort of job that I'm surrounded by people that are already successful. I mean, it's worth a shot, put it that way. If he considers me, I would have to see, what it pays, obviously. Is this something that I can support myself on while I'm learning and growing? Some jobs I would take, I'd have to put some of my stuff on hold, so it would definitely need to be worth the time and energy. But I had applied to, there's a podcaster called Lex Friedman, and if you're at all in tune to the podcast space, he's just one of the biggest names out there, and he interviewed Trump before he got elected. He just interviewed Vladimir Zelensky, and I think he's going to interview Vladimir Putin. And he's had all kinds of, he's been on Rogan multiple times. He's friends with Rogan. He's had Rogan on his. He's had Elon Musk, just lots of big names. And but he's also just like a really cool, genuine dude. But he was hiring, and I applied for that, but I didn't hear back. So obviously these kind of things are shots in the dark, but that doesn't mean you don't shoot for it. And I don't feel like disappointed if I don't get it. I just, anytime I hear about somewhere like that, I'm going to apply for it. I would like to actually create some sort of interview, like a video resume almost, and do some sort of minute-long clip where, when I could probably change the intro, like the very beginning, so I actually talk directly to the person who's hiring, but then flash it into some of the work that I've done and do like a highlight reel kind of. And I don't want to just showcase the video work, but also like my personality from my podcast or things I do there. So that's something I'll think about tomorrow, actually, when I think about applying for this Eric Rhodes guy. Maybe I'll try to put something like that together. I don't know if I have the time, but I do think it's cool, though. So if I messaged RC, it was like, "Gee, that's crazy. We were just talking about him." And then I come home and see that he's hiring a video guy. So I was just like, dude, put in a good word for me. I don't know if he still talks to him or not, but I think he still lives in Idaho. So it would be cool to get to work with him locally, but then also travel and stuff like that. So, who knows, maybe it's not the thing, but it is really cool to just see an opportunity like that. There's always, there's so many people that need video guys, and the better and better I get, there's just the more opportunity I'll be able to have. The more that I work on the podcast and just my own work and be successful, the bigger circles I run in, you never know where things can lead. And so I am very sure that I'm on the right track. I'm just working on my craft, keep doing my things, keep networking, keep growing, and the right things will come along, things that I'm meant for. Doors will open where they need to. The doors that I don't need to will shut. I really believe those kind of things. So, yeah, man, that would be cool, huh? But I also am like, yeah, I still want to figure out ways to, if I did a gig like that, I still want to keep the podcast running and doing other stuff. So, yeah, it would just be interesting. It would have to be the right amount of money, obviously, for depending on how much work I'm doing and stuff. So, but that was a cool thing. And then what else? Sorry, I really shouldn't do these late at night because you can't understand me when I talk like that. I shouldn't do these late at night, but I also I'm committed to do one a day, and I just couldn't get it out before. But pretty excited about this masquerade thing that we're doing for this charity. I do need to message a couple more people down there. I don't know that many people in Scottsdale, but Lindsay's kind of in charge of the reaching out and stuff. And I mean, it's a tricky thing, starting when you don't know a lot of people. But I am very happy that she's doing it and committing to building something like that and helping out as much as I can. And yeah, every time I tell somebody about the charity that I work with, there's always like a positive reception. I mean, I think that in general, people just really, everybody gets busy in their own shit and their own, their careers and their friends and family and stuff. So when you hear about somebody that's like working for something outside themselves, it hits, like it resonates well with them, and it makes me proud. I am proud of myself for just giving what I can to help. I'm proud of the people that run it, my sister and Rob, and some of the other doctors that just donate so much time and energy to help others, and they do a lot more than I do. So it's just like as much as I can. I mean, I'm not a person right now that can just throw thousands of dollars at any sort of charity or to help people, but like I have things that I can donate, whether it's my time, my skill sets, that sort of thing. So that's something that I never want to stop doing, and I always want to take the time to be able to give back, whether it's to a charity or to friends or to people that need mentored or anything like that. So, it's the charity's called One World Medicine Clinic, and it's they operate in India, but they do different medical clinics typically once a year for about a month, and doctors fly in and they're taking care of kids that wouldn't have access to healthcare otherwise. And then they're doing some long-term care with them as well, and they work with doctors in the area. And I don't really know all the ins and outs, but it's a really cool thing they're doing, and it's grown very naturally and organically on its own over the last 10 to 15 years. So it's interesting to see kind of where it's going and what they're doing with it. So oh, sorry. Yeah. I've worked a lot this week. I mean, I guess I've only worked 2 days, but 2 doubles, and then I have one more double on Saturday. When I get the next podcast locked up, I want to get out the 360 photo booth, which I wasn't able to because I just get caught up with everything else. I have mostly sorted my hard drives. I need to label some of the new ones, or the empty new. Kind of double dipped in my what do you call that? Productivity. Working for the restaurant and also working on some of my personal shit. So I got to edit the rest of the videos for Lindsay for the promo for the event next Thursday. Also got to edit some photos for my friend Kiara, who I took for the maternity photos. I saw, I guess, in the news, we got Trump saying that America's going to buy Gaza. So that's interesting. We're just going to, I guess, go in there and kick everybody out of their country and ethnic cleanse them after they've been, had this huge bombing campaign for the last year and a half, blowing up their entire livelihood and their living situation. Now we're gonna kick them out and send them somewhere else, and we're gonna take the land. Well, that sounds kind of just like Americans do. And then there's also this thing where they're like closing down some of the government agencies, like the USAID. I don't know. I haven't really had a lot of time to think about all this stuff, but I'm just like, it was happening. Like, I mean, some people, say, the USAID is like wasteful and blah blah blah, but at the same time, we have set ways that the government is run, and like that is the power of the purse is with Congress, so it's like usurping the power of Congress. Just some random billionaire that Trump elected or that Trump appointed. It's very strange. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but anyway, I need to do some reading yet tonight. I am exhausted. I'm gonna sleep nice and good tonight. So hope you're just doing fucking fantastic, man. And if you have any questions, shoot them in the comments. And check out the latest podcast that I put up with Severo. I'll have another one coming out on Monday with my buddy Mitch, which would be really cool too. And I'm going to be recording hopefully another one on Sunday before the Super Bowl. So much love. Night night. Peace.